1, Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3, Mississippi 4, Mississippi 5. I'm live. NatureGlo here. We are in, I believe this is the old Loners on Wheels area, which is now it's my understanding it's non-existent. But years ago, when during my very first few visits to Slab City, I came to Lowe's. The first visit was like, I don't know, I think I stayed here like 7 days with a new friend that I had met at the pre-Rubber Tramp Rendezvous gathering. If you don't know what that is, just go to Cheap RV Living on YouTube. Bob Wells is, I don't know, he doesn't consider himself a guru. Other people think he is. I don't know, whatever. He started the Cheap RV movement, inspired it. I came out on the road inspired to learn how to live out of my camper van. He showed me how to do it. And then, long story short, we all went to Quartzsite, and I met up with a guy named Don who said, "Hey, have you been to Slab City yet?" And I'm like, "No, but I would like to go." So he brought me here. And I think this is the area. Let's have a look. My very first visit to Slab City. I think I might have been parked where that bus is. I have to look at the terrain. Everything changed. Everything's so different back here. Like, I think I remember there being a lot more people. And now it's just like, whoa, there's just so many places. Like, I could just go. It doesn't matter. Well, it matters if I can get a good internet connection if I want to work online. So that's my driving force. So let's just take a walk down memory lane with me. So picture this. Me, I'm in my early 40s. I think I had turned 40 that year. I'm 50 now. Oh my gosh, it's been 10 years. 10 years ago, back in 2013. It was in December. And I rolled in here following my friend Dawn, and we were just, he said, "We'll go to Loners on Wheels." We're both single, so Loners on Wheels was meant to be for single people, and I definitely was single at the time. I had a dog and my van and all of my life possessions in the van with me. So I think I remember this. So we come riding in here to Lowe's. I think we came up here. I think we parked over there, like I said, where that RV is. And this area was like pretty crowded. Like, there were a lot of people back then using Loners on Wheels. And I think most of them were snowbirds. Maybe there was a full-time slabber scattered in here or there, I don't know. The tanks are over there. Remember that. So, yeah, this is like so cool walking down memory lane. Because I haven't been here since 2017. I think I walked back here. Alright. So, we're driving and driving and driving and driving. We're looking for our camp, and I'm just like feeling claustrophobic. Remember, it's my first year on the road. So my instinct was to get away from the crowds. I didn't go up there. Remember that. So I started taking off. Wonder if I could find the spot where it happened. So he's like, "All right, we can start looking for camp here. Just watch out for the sugar sand." And literally right after he said it, I got stuck back here. Because I was like trying to get away from all these people, just imagine this area was just filled with all kinds of vehicles, RVs, and I just need a little bit of space. I just need a little bit of space. And I think I got stuck. Oh wow, there's someone up there. I did not make it up there. They might have four-wheel drive, but I got stuck. Yeah, this is looking familiar. And there was like somebody over here, and I wanted to get away from them, and I just kept driving and driving and driving. I might have even gotten stuck right here. This is pretty soft here. Okay? And this looks disturbed, this soil. So I think I got stuck right here. And there was like a bus there. It might have been a little further up, folks. You know, we're talking years and a decade ago. And the landscape has changed from the flooding that's occurred. It might have been more like over here that I got stuck. Stuck in sugar sand. And there I sat and I sat and I sat for 3 days. And boy, was I out of sorts. I was cranky, annoyed, just in a bad mood for 3 days, you know. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna get myself out of here? Whoa, that might be the first time I dropped an F-bomb here on YouTube. But that's what I was feeling. I was like, let's just be real. I was feeling miserable my first 3 days here in Slab City because I was stuck. And then eventually what happened is I just accepted it. And I walked over to the Oasis and talked to Builder Bill. And then Builder Bill had me talk to one guy. I don't remember who he was, but he came out with a board. And there was someone else that hauled me out. And then I handed the guy $100, and that was all she wrote. I was out in like less than 15 minutes. Yep. They backed me out of here, backed me out until I was back on firmer soil, sand, firmer sand. That was my introduction to Slab City, was getting stuck, trying to get away from the crowd. I just really wanted to be by myself. Literally the first 4 years of my life, my van life, it's like I just needed to be alone. And I think I was just trying to figure out who I was, you know, because I had left the religion of my adoption. I was adopted into Christianity back in 1988. I had left it in 2008. I really never had a whole lot of time to think about, like, who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? And it's like, I feel like society is just so intent on doing. It's like there's no time for just being, you know? Between juggling family obligations, school obligations, work obligations, like there's no time. By the time you're done, you drop into bed, or it's just so draining. I don't know. I can't do it anymore. All right, so I'm just looking for my post-apocalyptic utopian dream here in Slab City. I know, it sounds so interesting, but that's the truth. Could living in harmony with other humans, or disharmony, but living in close quarters, learning how to solve problems together again instead of living in little cookie cutter houses in suburbia America. Can a place like this help me find out who I am and what the heck I'm doing on this planet? What is my purpose? Christianity tried to help me find it, and it was ultimately a no for me. Finding my identity and working online hasn't yielded the fruit I thought it would. Not to sabotage it, it's still good. But yeah, wow, look at this over here. Yeah. So what is my purpose? Why am I here? What is your purpose? Do you know what your purpose is? Do you know why you're here? Isn't that like a key question that everybody seriously asks at some point in their life? It's better to ask it when you're a little child, in my opinion. I mean, I wanted to find tribe when I was a little girl running the streets of Poughkeepsie, New York, but I didn't find it. Found a few friends. We played for a while, and then that was that, you know, just ended. So I didn't find my tribe. Tossed into foster home, put through school like everybody else, went through 12 years of K through 12 education, went through the motions, learned how to get a job, did all that, you know? Just did what, trying to be a good person, do what's expected of me. And now I'm just like, it's really meaningless. It's really meaningless. The whole thing, it's just a charade. And it's like, I want to create a different world than what I'm seeing, what I'm trying to leave. So, let's look at, as I'm contemplating life, let us look at this vehicle that's been smashed in, and wow, I wonder what happened here. I thought somebody was in this. I know there's a story there, and then look over here. A burned up vehicle here. So, you know, this is a reality of what happens here. It's a tiny reflection of what's happening on a larger scale in society itself. So why should we be surprised that people from society would come out and do whatever motivated this? I have no idea. You know, now people can consider that like art. That's what people do. They'll just take something that was, wow, somebody's battery. Somebody's EverStart battery. And that's ripped up, torn apart. But yeah, I would go for hikes with my dog Rochelle down this road. So that's what I did. Like, I didn't even walk through town, you know, my first year. I just wanted to be a loner. I wasn't really even interested at that point. I was just interested in being by myself. So I would walk this road every day and explore the desert with my dog, who was in good shape by then, back then. She still could run. So I remember this hike and how much I enjoyed it. And look at that. Oh, look at, you can see where the flooding went. Holy crap. Whoa. Yeah, I'm still trying to understand the geography of Slab City. Like, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Whoa, look at you can just see there was a river that went through here. It was vast. Vast. And there's like little wildflowers starting to come out. Look at this. I know I've showed you that before, but they're so pretty. Let's get close. And there's like all kinds of cool things to do out here. All kinds of things to explore. And there's opportunity to spend time alone. personally need that time to reconnect to self. Sometimes I just lose myself when I'm in a group. And it's a good thing. I enjoy doing that too. Here's another super cool view of the river. Hopefully the wind isn't too much. I thought this microphone would be amazing, but the other day I got complaints about it, that the wind was killing my stream. Oh, someone just said they've been here for 40 years, did you say? Sorry, I can't see chat very easily, but thank you so much for stopping by my channel and leaving a comment. I appreciate that so much. Wow. Oh my goodness. I cannot get over how much bigger this dry riverbed got. Wow. So I remember this hike. I really enjoy this hike. Creosote, one of my favorites. Love to smell creosote. Oh, heaven on earth to me. Yeah, so a big part of this trip is just to slow down my life and really consider the direction I'm going in. Consider all factors. Okay, no problem. It's important for me to get feedback. The wind is light, but I don't know how well this microphone's dealing with it. I guess I'll find out when I watch it later, or watch part of it. I don't usually rewatch my videos into their entirety. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep walking because it's so beautiful here, and it's like, why not? Why can't I let myself walk further? I have literally no excuse. I have a water pack, and yeah, but this place is really extraordinary. So one of my dreams is to live out of an earth roamer. The earth roamer can get back here. I mean, it's got really heavy duty tires and can just climb and forge through even this terrain. Look at this. Whoa. Isn't it fun? It's just so cool here. It's so different than the Eastern Sierra, where I come from, where I've been since 2020. You can see the Salton Sea, and the sand is still squishy from the recent rains that we had. Back when I came in 2013, I think it was during a period of drought, and the ground was nowhere near this soft. It was very hard, but there was still sugar sand, as I found out within 10 minutes of parking in Slab City in 2013. Chocolate Mountains, and over on the other side is where, or maybe over there, is where they do a lot of bomb testing for the base over there. I hear them every so often. I don't really find it that bothersome, to be truthful. And that's a tank. I'm not sure where this goes, but it's not gonna be gone that long. But it sure is fun exploring. I mean, isn't our world just so incredibly beautiful? Look at how beautiful it is. Phew. How many of us go through our entire lives waiting to retire before we can get out and live? If you think about it, it's really preposterous. It's not even necessary. It's what I'm starting to believe and think. And yeah, it's just this hypothesis. Look at this. Wow. Whoa. You can just see. This is like really squishy here. Wow. The water just carved into, made these dunes and a miniature canyon. Wow. So I think the water flowed down from here and went into the river and just carved its way down. Thank you for joining me here on my 60-day Slab City challenge. Go ahead and hit those like, share, and subscribe buttons. Leave a comment. Love it. Give me a thumbs up. That really helps the channel a lot. We want to grow, you know. We want to grow together with you. So feel free to check out my 60 Days in Slab City playlist and watch the videos through if you so choose. It's a suggestion, not a command. And I will see you in the next video.